All right, it's countdown time. Most requested songs in the city. Oh, my mic sound like that. Sound crazy. Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Oh, that's me. I'm better now. All right, it's countdown time. We're going to hook you up. Actor number one. I have some tickets to hang out with us up in the Bronx. We're going to be at the Bronx at the Paradise Theater November 25th, the day after Thanksgiving. Broadcasting live. Me, Flex, Dipset, Monse, the works. Bells and whistles. Everything. D-Block is here today, if you're just tuning in. You didn't really give an announcement. You didn't really tell people what it was, and we've been getting wind of it from other places, but you didn't officially give me what the word is. Do you want to do that? Tell me what exactly.
Go ahead, SP.
Come on, SP. Give me exactly what the word is, man.
It's only half a word now. See, because we went and had half of the business done. The word was, we ain't trying to work till we fix, we get what we do. That was the word. And that's on.
Go ahead.
And from when we was here, we got half of it fixed from just being here. The phone started ringing, you know, we got on the plane, we went in, sat down and met. And, you know,
what got you to that point in the first place?
Slavery, Inch. I don't know what better way to put it to you. Like, it's like if you was coming to this job every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you putting in your hours, you know, you did what you did to make yourself the voice in New York. And I'm in the cut somewhere taking half of your money for what you do, like.
That's the label?
For
taking
a
half
long
of your
time.
money?
No, that's not the label. That's
publishing. That's Puffy.
That's publishing. You know what I mean? So it gets tiring after a while. Like if Kiss makes a hit, the Lots make a hit.
How does this work?
Hit,
So
Styles make a hit.
When you got signed to Bad Boy in the first place, you sold your publishing to Puff, right?
Nah, this is what happens when you young and black and coming off the street and coming from high school or wherever you coming from. You don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And these lawyers, you got to charge some of it to the lawyers too.
Definitely.
You know
letting you get in that
yeah.
situation.
You got to charge yourself first and foremost for putting your John Hancock on the paper. But then, like, after a few years and after 10 years and 12 years and you become of age and have kids and have a life ahead of you. Nobody never took nothing from me. Like it's hard for me to look at Diddy. It's hard to go like to be phony about it and pull him out on stage at the Hova concert and do the Benjamins, and it's hard. Like it's not.
Have you talked to him about
millions of dollars? This is my life. It's worth dying. It's worth killing over. Like serious.
That's what people don't understand.
Don't say Jada, you bugging. Or it's worth really killing. Like sit down, think about it, pull it all on the table. It's really worth doing it over. Like some things ain't worth it. That's one of the things that's worth it. So, me personally, I can't sleep sometimes. Like I lose sleep. Like I be ready to just black out. Like
how long have you been? Have you had the conversations with Puff about trying to buy it back?
He's so much of a gangster with the paperwork. He'll tell you one thing, and then he'll tell his lawyer or people that represent him something else.
And then it never happens. And this is amazing. I mean,
and you've been trying to do this for years?
For years, Ange. We on our, we've been quiet and all that. We on our 7th or 8th lawyer for this.
No security guard could stop.
How much money are we talking? How much money are we talking?
Off a skyscraper.
We
stainless steel, the double door joints.
We talking.
No security.
I couldn't even tell you.
I mean, estimated you couldn't.
A couple mil.
A couple million?
I would say a couple mil.
I can't even say. I'm not even sure.
We paid a couple mil to get out. We paid almost $3 million to get out.
To get off Bad Boy.
Yeah, we had no $1 million budget. We did one album there, Inch. We did one album. We did Money, Power, Respect there.
This ain't for albums. This is for life.
This is for life, too. This
is why it's worth killing. It ain't like
when this contract's up.
So if for the rest of your life, if you make a song, you have the way it stands, he gets money no matter what.
If we make a Give It to Me or in the club, he's gonna make more off that than we are.
And people don't understand.
That's worth throwing it all out the window.
That's worth saying, wake up saying, yo, I'm tired of this, man. I'm literally tired of this. Like, people, yo, it's a hit, and people, you know, people been calling us since, like, you guys can't do this, and, you know, it looks like a gimmick, and it looks like a game, and it look, yo, this is our life, like, this ain't no joke, like, we from when we came in the door,
it's worth killing. It's worth throwing it out the window.
When we came in the door, we ain't no greedy dudes. If you know us, Ange, anybody who know us, we hard workers, we chilling, we humble, we the streets, like. But we ain't trying to go rob nobody for nothing or say, yo, hit us with some. But yo, dog, we made one album with you. Years ago, we came in the game. We paid $3 million to get off. Close to $3 million.
I gotta pay him $300,000.
You made, Lord knows what you made off the Benjamins.
Every time I put out a solo album, he gotta get an advance of $300,000.
What kind of?
That's crazy. That's what the people don't see. Like, and to me, it's like, yo, come on, dog. You on MTV, VH1, $1 million parties, Sean John, Justin's, this and that. We did one album with you, dog. You Benjamins, Lord, No Way Out from the Benjamins sold something crazy. You made something crazy. You made your money back off of that. And when we came in the door, our advance was between the three of us was like 100 G's. And you charged us $3 million to let go. And you had our publishing for half for 10 years now. And we've been trying to, we've been quiet. You know, people be like, y'all wild. Or y'all
but behind the scenes, you've been dealing with this for a long time.
We're on our 7th lawyer.
Is that Puffy on 11? Puffy's on 11. You want to talk to him?
Hell yeah.
Okay, should I go now straight live, or can I get to, let's just go live.
Let's go.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
I mean,
yo, check this out, man. The last time y'all did this, man, y'all did the whole campaign, let the locks go and all that. Y'all ain't want to be down with Bad Boy, so we let y'all go. Y'all want to be down with us, we let y'all go, we keep it moving. But to get on there and portray like somebody got to go and steal and rob and be shysting y'all, that ain't really correct, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm at my office right now. I'm always accessible. Y'all ain't got to get on the radio and do certain tactics and do certain things to ever holler at me. Daddy Kiss, last time I saw you, I told you, let's get together, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm accessible. I said if anything don't come, if there's somebody standing in the way for you expressing yourself, or any of y'all expressing yourself, y'all can come get at me directly. You know what I'm saying? All that on the refrigerator and you gonna kill, y'all ain't killing nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? We businessmen. We all mature adults here. All that right there, I'm at my office. Y'all can sit on this interview with her and talk as long as y'all want to talk about it. Or you can take the invitation I gave you before. But it's not even getting there because of your get on the radio, whatever tactics. I ain't your enemy.
Dog, you
need to bang like that on that's coming at you. I ain't your enemy.
Just yesterday we got a note from your office saying you don't have no idea of none of this or nothing.
Just yesterday, your lawyer told us that.
I see you at the show backstage. You said find out what it was.
But don't sit here and portray like Puff took nothing from y'all.
What is it? What is it? What do you call it?
If it's 10 years,
what do you call it? And don't say we can come to your office or do none of that, because we can't do none of that. We can't handle it no other way but with lawyers, and you know that, so don't get on the radio and act like a tough guy or none of that.
Wait, you know how we can settle
You acting tough.
I'm in my office, so why don't we stop talking on the radio?
Now, you want people to stop talking because you just don't want to know the truth, dog. We made one record with you, Money, Power, Respect. It's 10 years later, and you still got half of our publishing. Now, there's no way you can make it justifiable that you deserve half of our publishing.
You ain't saying nothing to my face. We just at the concert. You ain't saying nothing.
What are we gonna do? Saying it to your face? Get sued? What do you want us to do? We can't touch. We can't be violent or none of that. We can't even have.
You saying all this, dog? 2 years ago, Levels in Miami.
You saying this for nothing, man.
Recognize real. Y'all know where the office is at. There's a big sign on it. I'm gonna be here.
The whole National Guard's downstairs too. Cut it out, man. We can't talk
in this. I'm a grown ass man, man.
You're a coward.
And I don't take nothing.
You're a thief,
You're a coward.
Don't say you're a thief.
Okay.
You're a
thief. Come to the office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out there.
Yo, how we just 3 guys you don't even mess with. You had your Ace Boom publishing.
You call me whatever
you won't let his publishing go.
I'm at the office.
You
won't let your man's publishing go.
We will argue in front of New York. That's the way you want.
Do you own your man's publishing, dog?
Nothing to y'all, man.
Do you own your man's publishing?
New York could believe it or whatever. I don't
Do
really
you
care,
own your
man,
man's publishing?
I can sleep good at night because I ain't never
You
did none
can't-
of y'all. And if y'all ever want
Dog, you had a whole bunch of artists that
don't like ugly, Puffy.
That's it.
Dog, you had a bunch of artists whose careers never went
Hey, yo,
right with you, dog.
Hey, yo,
Be for real, dog. Look at the list.
Look
at your list.
We don't want to be
You
violent.
the artist that been best for yourself. Look at your list, dog. Look at all the artists you dealt with. Look at the situation they dealt with. 112 not happy with you gone. Faith not happy with you gone. We not happy with you gone. Bass not happy with you
Wow, wow,
gone.
wow. All right,
Big
he's hung
Daddy.
up. He's gone. He's gone. He's finished.
Shine jail. He says that, but what do you mean you ain't a thief or robbing? Dog, it's 10 years. We made one album with you. You got half of our publishing. Don't try to make it. Don't try to get on this phone with you a tough guy, because all you do is direct us to the lawyers. And you said that we had a face-to-face with this man in Miami, Levels, 2 summers ago. You know what he said? Yo, dog, y'all been through a lot. I know that. I know y'all felt it never went right with me. I feel like I got wrongs to right. This is what he said out of his mouth. This is what he said out of his mouth. You the one who came back coming to see if we want to get signed and do all that again. We want our publishing, dog, and we got a right to that. It's been years now. Years you had our stuff. Nobody, pardon us. Pardon him, he was wrong for threatening you or your life over the radio or whatever. But that's frustration.
He didn't threaten. Let's just clear. He didn't threaten. He said it's worth.
It's been. Pardon me. You right. He didn't threaten you. But it is worth it. He don't understand that because you just been robbing people for years, and people could look at it. And you could look at what he said. Then you look at us, and you look at his catalog of artists he had, and you sit back and do the homework yourself. You go home. Forget what we said. Forget we the streets, we the locks. This how we voice our opinion, and this is how we voice our opinion because we ain't corporate. We ain't industry, so we got to let the streets know that. This is how we voice our opinion through the airwaves, through the mixtapes, through songs. We can't voice our opinion through lawyers and go. You seen what we got to do to have a meeting, Ange.
Right.
So let's be for real when it comes to the corporate side. Don't try to confuse the listeners in the streets to think it's that simple, because he's going to give you the runaround like he been for the past 10 years. We've been trying to get our publishing the past 10 years, so don't try to act like we bugging out of nowhere. We've been through 7 lawyers and all kind of things. So, but be for real, we did one album with you.
Well, can I just ask you? I'm sorry.
I'm worked up.
I know you are. No, I know you are. But let's just say this. Let's just say this. At this point, the way this whole day and this whole thing has happened, it might have been. It's too bad that it had to take this long and come to this point to get him on the phone. But he got on the phone, and it's obviously a public.
Still trying to butter it up.
I know he's okay. But let's just say. But now it's a public argument, and you know whether you believe
nothing's gonna happen.
No. But whether you believe he'll have the meeting or not, he said he would. And I mean, would you at that point, let's say, would you sit down, would you have a meeting, and if this was resolved, would you then be able to continue? Is it just this alone? Well, that's 2 parts. Number one, would you sit down? He said on the radio he would sit down. I know it took a long time. I know it's on the radio.
Problem sitting down. It's not us that don't want it. It's not.
We've been trying to sit down forever. This is what nobody realized.
But now it's public.
Yeah, we want to sit down.
He cared, or he was, it got to the point where he felt he needed to call up and discuss it. It got to the point because when you tell people the truth, because most of hip hop, 90% of hip hop is fake people, and people coming on air being fake to you. And probably it's 80% of the artists in the same situation we in, but they sit up here to you front so much, and I'm this and that, I got this and that, I got this and that. If you didn't do them big numbers, I know exactly what you got. If you came in the 90s like we came in, unless it was spectacular, you sitting there fronting because you don't want the people to know how it's going down. Now, we all right. We made money off of our hard-earned grinding. This is what people need to understand. When you see us in the street in the nice trucks, the Rangers, the Benzes, whatever vehicles we in, when we copped our houses, when we did all of that, we did that off of hard-earned side artists, grinding, mixtape hustle. I get a verse for you here. I write this here for you on the low. This man is making tons of money off of us for no apparent reason. No reason at all. Okay, I can't wait to sit down and talk. I want to play a song because I want this to calm down a little bit so we could, I know you
play the Benjamins. He killed it off of that. You just ought to play that.
You want to play the Benjamins for real?
Play that and think about the check you made off of that, dog, and then
play the rock and roll version.
I don't think we have the rock and roll.
And play the Jamaican version.
We're obviously
reggaeton
deviating from the count.